Hey Gemini, welcome to your February 2025 predictions. What does Gemini need to know for February 2025, please? Interesting, Gemini. I just heard the word encapsulated, and then it was this idea that as a Gemini, you almost need to go into your own world for a little bit. So let's understand this from an energetic perspective. I keep getting this idea of shielding. So if you've hung out with me or you spend time on my page or you're a spiritual person, you know about shielding, which is protecting your energy in the love and light. And so really pulling down God, Source, Universe, Creator, the energy of love, bringing it up and around the body to shield yourself. It's kind of this idea of like encapsulating your aura and your energetic bodies with a shield of protection so that only high vibrational energy can reach you and anything negative kind of bounces off of you. It's that kind of vibe, but it's like even deeper than that. It's like a little bit more so than that, Gemini. It's like you've like kind of put yourself in a bubble, and or if you have not, Gemini, then you might need to for a little bit. Maybe the outside world is affecting you more than it typically does, or somebody's kind of in your ear in a very negative way, and you just like don't need it at this time. It's that type of energy, Gemini. Now, please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. We're all on our own unique journeys. Not a single soul has the same energy, so this will not resonate for every single person. But if it does, Gemini, and you've intuitively felt like you kind of need to spend some more time alone, or maybe not out in the public so often, or maybe shielding yourself before you go into the workspace, like whatever it is, or maybe you need to kind of distance yourself from a friend for a little bit. It's that kind of vibe. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for February 2025, please? You're standing strong on your own 2 feet. Interesting, Gemini. Now we could it kind of goes separate. It's almost separate from this first message, but if we did tie it back together, it might be that you're like able to have a conversation with whoever, whatever it is. If it's an environment, if it's a person, it's like you can change it. You can direct your energy. You can shield your energy. You can be unmovable. You can choose to ignore the negative. You can choose to ignore the chaos around you, and you can be the one that really stands firm on your own 2 feet. It's a very empowering energy, Gemini, and it's a very independent energy as well, like an autonomous type of energy. Super beautiful. Let me know in the comments if it does resonate. Like, it almost seems like you've been really working internally on building up your own strength, and that's a really powerful thing. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for February 2025, please? Gemini, it could go back to these messages, but it could also be separate. The guides are reminding you that they want you to be proud of your accomplishments. A couple of other signs kind of got similar messages, but I cannot remember at this point. I've been channeling for like a couple of hours now, but it's like, it's almost like you're forgetting to be proud of yourself. And, or Gemini, that you're doing things that are very impressive, but to you, it's just like another day in your life. And so maybe take a moment to reflect on that this month, Gemini. Maybe do some journaling around it or some meditation around it. Because when we cheer our own selves on, we really do build out our manifesting power, and we do build out our own self-esteem and all those things. Now, we just got the message that you are really on your own 2 feet standing strong. So then take the time to really be proud of your accomplishments, because it sounds like, and it feels like, Gemini, for those that are listening, you have a lot of accomplishments. You have done a lot. You've made it through a lot. You're stronger than ever before. So, be proud. It's cool to be proud, and it feels good to be proud. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for February 2025, please? Gemini, have some of you gone on a trip to find yourselves? They literally just told me they went on a trip to find themselves. It could be that you went on a short trip. It could be that you took a staycation and spent time for a week meditating. It could be that you went on some sort of like healing retreat. Maybe you went to a different geographical location and it really resonated with you and you really felt like lighter and refreshed there. Let me know if any of you have traveled or plan to travel in February to some sort of like, it's very much around like insightfulness and stuff like that. It's not like a full-on vacation. Now it could be, but it really feels more like a retreat, like a Bali retreat, a Costa Rica retreat, a spiritual journey of sorts, something like that. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for February 2025, please? The name Cheryl just came through. I never get names. That's so interesting to me, Cheryl. So take it if it resonates. Somebody might need a confirmation that's listening. So if that's for you, then let me know in the comments below. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for February 2025, please? Gemini, the guides just said it's time to stop the bad habit. I kind of saw somebody, like, I hate to say smoking a cigarette. I hate to say that. We're living in 2025 now, so it's like wild to me. But it's like the guides really are urging you to stop a bad habit. Now, if this resonates with you, you don't have to call yourself out in the comments below. You know what it is. So just work on it, right? Try to work on it. Try to find ways to reprogram your mind. If you're interested in reprogramming your subconscious mind, join the Cosmic Collective today. That's what I'm helping the community members do inside of that spiritual community. And work on your energy, right? Because when you start to work on your energy, you release the fear and the insecurities in the root chakra, and then you have more passion and zest for life and more creativity in the sacral, and then it goes up and you get more confidence and personal empowerment, and you start to expand your life in all matters and really grow in the solar plexus, and then you start to love yourself in the heart, and then you speak authentically and confidently and courageously in the throat, and then you're connected to the higher self, and then all of a sudden you're really connected to it all. That was a beautiful channeling. That's what happens when you work on your energy. And you can drop any bad habit when you do that. Because what you've done is built a really solid energetic foundation for yourself. And when you have a solid energetic foundation for yourself, you are unmovable. That's where the power comes from, right? So allow yourself to do that for yourself, especially if you've been thinking about it for quite some time. This is kind of go time. This is your confirmation from the guides. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for February 2025, please? And the guides are saying, yeah, okay, so remind you, I do offer an Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. If you're interested in that chakra healing through me, I do offer a course for that. Thank you. What else does Gemini need to know for February 2025, please? Oh, I see, Gemini. Okay. Wow, full freaking circle. Okay, so Gemini, whatever this is, bad habit vibes, if that resonates with you, go back to the very beginning of this message where it was like you needed to shield yourself, you needed to kind of put yourself in a bubble, kind of like spend some more time alone. There's a connection there, right? We just went in a full circle. So if there is a bad habit you're trying to break, if the people that you're spending time with are taking part in that bad habit, it might be time to separate yourself from them, take a break from them so you can really get yourself right. It's something like that. So those two messages are very much connected. Thank you. Gemini, what a message for February 2025. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and let me know in the comments below if any of it does resonate for you. And Gemini, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And lastly, if you need help winning at life, I'm talking going from surviving to thriving, then join the Cosmic Collective today. I'm helping every single one of the community members inside of that collective reprogram their subconscious minds so they actually do succeed at manifesting